Hello everybody, it's Ryan, and welcome to the first update video. Yay! Mission partnering stuff. First of all, I hope you're all getting your thank you letters. If you're not, they'll be in soon. Again, thank you so much for your support, for your prayers. I'm blown away by how many people have helped me out this year. And so we're going to start doing some updates. And the first one I wanted to do, I just want to run you through Camp Hidden Lake, where I'm living for the next year here in beautiful Dahlonega, Georgia. First, we are in my bedroom. Obviously mine, Cubs. So just got some decorations and stuff going on. Not a whole lot to see here. It's big. It's the biggest bedroom in the house. It's awesome. Got a picture of John Paul II. This is my roommate's bed. His name's Eric. He's unfortunately a Cardinals fan. We won't hold that against him. Let's keep going. Got the closet where there's more stuff, baseball bats and stuff. Bathroom. The water doesn't exactly turn off, so let's ignore that as well. But yeah, it's a really nice room, fairly big, and it's pretty much all there is to see there. So in the house we have 6 guys. Here's all their bedrooms. Nobody's here. I don't know where everybody is. And a guest room in case people want to come through. So 5 of us are first-year missionaries. And then the other one is also named Ryan. He is our house leader this year. He was on missions last year and has come over to kind of help us do the adjustment and all that. So yeah, out of the guest room. More bedrooms. Here's our laundry. I think that's Frankie doing laundry right now. Basketball hoop. Boom. Then we come to the stairs. A bunch of flags is our decoration here. Most of these are mine. Little living room area. We do some formation stuff in here. You'll see more on that later. Kitchen table, other kitchen table. That's James. What up, James?
Hey!
He's from Louisiana. That's Frankie.
Hey.
He's from Athens, Georgia.
What's up?
Here's our living room. We got a TV, we got an Xbox, N64, classic, couches, hang out in here, say night prayer, play some music, stuff like that. Run outside, and for the first time in forever, blue sky. It's not raining. It's been raining the last couple days here. So yeah, like I said, 6 guy missionaries, they live here. 6 girl missionaries live over there. And then the rest of these townhouses are all the same. And they house the full-time staff, the camp director, the maintenance people, the cooks, people like that, and you'll meet all those guys hopefully here in the next couple of days. So I'm going to run you uptown, or I guess up to our town hall, and we'll take a look at the rest of camp. So you pull out of our driveway. There's the house back there. You're coming up this long, really steep hill. Thankfully, we don't have to walk up this every day. There's a little path behind the house. But finally, you take a turn, and welcome to Camp Hidden Lake. So this place was bought just about a year ago now. Purchased after it was Hidden Lake Academy. There's Annie. She's one of the house leaders. It was a school for boys, and it was closed under, whoa, there's Zeus the dog. What up, Zeus? It was closed under fairly unknown circumstances. There was some rumors of some bad stuff going on here. So again, we really don't know exactly why the camp did not stay open. But one way or another, Hidden Lake Academy closed. And Life Team came in and used it as a summer camp for a summer, tried it out, decided that they liked it, and purchased it as their second summer camp. And so this is one of the 3 dorms. This is Dorm C. So you saw Dorm C, there's Dorm A and B, and they're currently unnamed because Life Team is trying to get some sponsors to name those. So if you'd like to do that, I'm sure I could get you a contact information. And down that way is a couple more things. We'll get to it in a little bit. But this is basically the headquarters of Camp Hidden Lake. Starting here at our town hall, again unnamed. There's the Glorify banner. Life Teens theme this year. Let's take it inside and see what's going on. So there's 3 stories to the town hall. This is the top floor. Up here we got our mailboxes over there. And down this dark, creepy hallway is our office. So this room in here is basically where we do all our work. There's Eric Bean. He's my roommate. There's Frankie again doing work. So we got little cubbies over here with all my stuff. Again, it's really messy, so we'll leave it away. Pretty room. I love the big windows. Over there is where we watch football, but I think there's a meeting going on in there right now. This is the missions office. This is where Steven and Jen work. They're my bosses. One of my many bosses. Sewing room. Couple more offices. This is the office of Ray Bosch. He's never in. He's from Toledo. So a couple of Ohio strong people down here. All these offices are for the people that work here full time. This is Brandon Horn, our camp director. He's not in right now. Sean Delaney, our facilities manager, also not in right now. Off doing work, hopefully. So let's run you downstairs to the chapel. There were a couple people praying in there, so I didn't want to make too much noise. You're in one of the makeshift confessionals. Like I said, Camp Hidden Lake was not a youth camp of any kind. It was basically just an academy. So we have kind of had to take some liberties with where we use what rooms. Obviously, there's not going to be a full-time chapel. They're working on building that. They're working on building a lot of things. So that's where our chapel is. We have our daily holy hour in there. We have mass sometimes when there's available priests in there. As you can see, they're all very pretty views out into the forest. Here's the outpost. There's some stuff to buy. Oh, well. Let me know if you guys would like some Life Team t-shirts. I could definitely pick some up for you. And this is the way back upstairs. You gotta go up to go down. But there's not really anything downstairs. Just another big room like the one you saw in the chapel. Office buildings and whatnot. It looks like there's a leak down there. Not good. We won't go down there. Let's just continue going on outside. So like I said, when we got here, when Life Team got here in 2014, much of the camp was in disarray. None of the buildings looked very pretty. Even during that first summer that they were here for summer camp, it looked horrible. They all looked a bit like this. This is going to be the future outpost. You saw the small one downstairs. Yeah, not all that good looking. So what Life Team does is they, in the past, they had rented out a few places and would hold summer camps there. Basically just youth conferences. So you'd have some mass and some Jesus stuff, and then you'd have some whitewater rafting and some high ropes and a little soccer. Just a good combination of both faith and fun for teenagers to participate in. And that is where the new meeting space will be eventually. All of this is planned to be finished by the summer of 2016 for Life Team's next camp here, Camp Hidden Lake 2016. And that'll be the meeting room. The actual meeting room is in front of us, and we'll take you in there. But it's right now just a converted gymnasium. But even as long as I've been here, this building has really started to take shape. It was not looking good when we first got here. And now it looks great. Right here, the dining hall. Food for us is basically, we are on our own during the week, but during the weekends, we eat with the retreatants. Basically what a normal week looks like. Again, I want to do a full video on that here in a little bit. But we're responsible for our own food during the week when we have our formation, and during the weekends, we're welcome to eat with whatever retreat might be here. So yeah, nice looking dining hall. Again, nothing too fancy.
There's Zeus. He's not our dog. The camp has a couple of neighbors. Can you see him back there? There he is. What up, Zeus? Come here, bud. Whatever. He doesn't like to play. The camp has a few neighbors. One lives down there. If you can see the little mailbox off in the distance. And a couple more live up that hill. Down there, about a 5 or 10 minute walk, is our ropes course. Essentially, you're strapped in up top in the trees, and it's a maneuver course. There's a rock wall down there, and there's also a nice soccer field down there. And the pool is open during the summer, but during the summer only. It's an outdoor pool, which I was a little bummed about. And the last big building here at camp, so we've got Zeus accompanying us now, is the old gymnasium, now used for both gym and meeting space. So when retreats come through, they'll stay in that dorm that we saw earlier. And each retreat is different, obviously. They'll do whatever they'd like to do. But this is generally where they'll meet. This large meeting space, which is very dark right now. Let me find. That's better. So like you can see, like a lot of places here, just a converted space. Basketball hole. Carpet in a gym, reminds me of Old St. Rose. And over here, a stage and some TVs. This is where they'll have talks and adoration if it's necessary, if they want to do that here. A lot of different things. So just a general meeting space for people who come on retreat. Really cool. And I love the background, it's beautiful. So they use this during camp. Obviously didn't have the big black bars up. During camp there'll be anywhere between 200 and 250 teenagers between 6th grade and 12th grade. Typically this place was used as the Edge Camp, which if you don't know is the 6th through 8th grade version of Life Teen, basically the middle school Life Teen. And the Life Teen Camp is at Camp Covecrest, which you'll see at some point in the year. We go there a few times. That's also located in Georgia. So that was the gym. Like I said, a lot of the camp is under construction. You can kind of see the potholes. But it's coming along beautifully. The people that were here before for the 2014 version of summer camp said it was unrecognizable this summer when they came back for camp. So just the work that's being done here, you can see and hear right now, has been absolutely amazing. It's got a really committed staff of, I think, 7 full-time people, and then the 12 of us missionaries. Yeah, but so far at camp I've had a great time. Here's one of our camp dogs. This one is ours. That's Ellie. She belongs to the chef, Sarah. But yeah, I've had a great time. We went on a camping trip right when we first got here, just all the guys, and kind of got together and hung out. And we've had a couple of retreats come through. We've been able to start talking to the new youth conference, or the youth group that's starting in Dahlonega, and we're able to help out with that, so that's really exciting. We've done a little bit of formation with a couple of cool priests. Here's some more missionaries. That's James. That's Casey. Casey, say hi. Hey, she's also from Louisiana, so here's Louisiana people. Really about it, but I'm sure you guys are wondering why it's called Camp Hidden Lake. Well, before we leave, there's one more place I want to show you, and I think it's my favorite spot at camp. So let's go. And here it is. The lake. You really can't see it from anywhere but here, pretty much, which is why it's called the Hidden Lake. So back here, there's a lot of other things going on. Up there, you got tennis courts, basketball courts, play some cornhole. There's a tetherball thing over there. That building off in the distance is the art barn. So there's pool tables and air hockey tables and ping pong and arts and crafts, all kinds of stuff. That, the world famous blob.
There's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away.
And it's just one of the prettiest views you'll ever see. Especially on a pretty day like this. Gorgeous mountains. Like I said, most of camp is surrounded by a national forest, and I think that's it right there. That tree line pretty much begins it. Hiking trails off that way. Little gazebo. All kinds of canoes and fun stuff to go out on, paddle boats, inner tubes. So yeah, this is the lake of Camp Hidden Lake. And that's just about all the time I've got. I don't want to take up any more of your time. I'm sure you're all wondering what happens during a regular week of camp. Well, I'm really excited because right now, actually as you're watching this, I am putting together that video. So that will be around hopefully by next week. So you'll be receiving this and it will be ready to go by next week, as long as I can get all the editing done and everything like that. So I'm going to run you through a week, day by day week here at camp. Just kind of the things we do, what happens, and things like that. I take you guys into my holy hour every day, so if you have intentions, I can pray for those specifically, and I love doing that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll be back next week, and I'll be praying for you in the meantime. All right, see ya. Bye.